There are 6 bank accounts that I feel like every business owner should have. These are the 6 that I have. There's a lot of different ways that you can run your business, but this is the way I do it. So if you want to learn from someone who has made 7 figures in their business, I've always had excellent credit. I've never missed a payment. I'm pretty financially responsible. These are just some of the things that I do. So the 6 bank accounts that I have are, number 1, an operating account, a taxes account, a donation account, a Team First account, a payouts account, and then a money market account. These are the 6 accounts that I have for one of my businesses. The operating account is the account where money comes in and out on a day-to-day basis. So if I make a sale today, whatever we made in the sale enters that account today. And then if I pay for anything like, I don't know, a Zoom expense or a mentorship, or I buy anything for the business, that money comes out of the account. So in and out for the operating account. My goal for the operating account is to have about $200,000 to $250,000 in that account. A traditional, accountant will tell you to keep 6 months of savings in that. I think having anywhere between like 2 to 4 months is perfectly fine, especially since when I start talking about the money market, it will make sense. But I keep, several months worth of savings in that just to make sure I'm protecting the business. But I don't want my money just sitting in some random account. I want it sitting in some high yielding savings account or money market account to make money for me. So I'll get into that in a second. But that is the operating account. Then we have the taxes account. The tax account is where I put all the money for the taxes. Every single month, I put 25% of my earnings, net revenue, into this account. So whatever I make net, I put 25% directly into this account. I do this on a month-to-month basis because I pay my taxes quarterly. This is money that you want to put in there, so it's kind of like money you don't see. I don't know about you, but there's nothing worse than going to my operating account at the end of every quarter and pulling out $80,000 to $100,000 worth of taxes and thinking that was money that I had available. So I like to remove the money from their operating account directly, so I know that whatever is in the operating account, I know is actual liquid cash. It's money that I have to spend. Tax account is just for taxes, so I know everything that's going in there is going to taxes. And then if I end up getting money back or I'm able to save on my taxes, what's cool is like I'll have some money that sits in that account that will continue to grow as well. And yeah, again, it's like out of sight, out of mind. It's money that I don't have. So the tax account, 25% every single month. Then I have my donations account. I put about 5% of my net revenue every single month into this account. I donate to causes like a Black youth entrepreneurship program in Atlanta called The Lady Named Pearl. I give money to that every single year. Also this year, I'm going to be donating to some causes around ALS. So that's important to me. If I'm making enough money, there's enough money to share. And some of you guys might be like, well, I'm not making enough to do that yet. 5% of $10,000, 5% of $1,000, like whatever you can give is something. And it's also just practicing this idea of abundance, practicing this idea of like letting money go, knowing that money is coming to you and that you're abundant enough to be able to create more of that to come in your direction. So if you can give even when you don't have a lot, you're going to condition yourself to continue to create more space to make more. So I'm really big on, if I can make this much money, I can certainly give some away because there's probably someone else out there who needs it more than I do. So 5% every single month goes into that account. Then the next account I have is we did operating, we did taxes, donations. I have my payouts account. Every month I put money from my operating account directly into my payouts account. Very similar to the taxes. It's a way to know that like whatever is in the operating account is money that we have. Whatever's in the payouts account is money it's an expense. It's money I'm having to pay to my team. So I get to pay to my team. So the money that goes into this account is whatever I have for payouts for that month. I also do this because as you start hiring more employees, it becomes easier to track. And as your business gets bigger, you start having more expenses. So my operating account on a day-to-day basis has a lot more transactions than it did last year and the year before that, and then when I first started my business. So putting all the money into the payouts makes it easier for us to track. When we get with our accountant and our team, our financial team, it's easier for them to just track those numbers. So we have a payouts account, and then I have a Team First account. Team First account is where I put a certain percentage every single month, anywhere between 2 to 5% of our earnings into this account to be able to buy my team coffee, to send them books, to send them on trips, to take them to events, pay for mentorships, things like that. So the Team First account is literally putting the team first, and I have a whole other account for that as well. And then the 6th account, which is the most fun account, is the money market account. In a business, you do not want to keep your money in a traditional savings account. So keeping your money in a regular savings account in a business essentially yields about 0.001% of whatever is in there. Like, you don't make any money on that. The problem with this is that the bank then takes your money and they turn around and they go invest it into the market themselves, and they make money off your money, but you're not making money from that. We don't want that, and that's not fair. So what most people do is they'll open up a high yielding savings account, which most traditional banks have. And when you open up a high yielding savings account, you can accrue anywhere between 3 to 4%, sometimes more depending on the account, in this account. So any money you put in there, you would make that amount. And that's better than 0%. So never just leave your money in a regular bank. Open up a high yielding savings account in your bank, so this way you can make more money on your money. The money market though, and the reason why I no longer have a high yielding savings account or a CD or a brokerage account, these are other ways again that you can, other accounts where you can invest your money to yield more money, is because I have the money market account. The money market account is great because you can, again, accrue anywhere between 3.5 to 4%, and it actually fluctuates based off the market, which I prefer. Some of these other ones have like a standard fixed amount, but this has like a range, which is nice. So sometimes you can make more or less. And it also is flexible like a savings account. You can take money out of it and not get penalized, which I think is really important. So the money market account is like, why not create it? You can actually open this up with some of the banks out there, but if you can't, it's also very easy to open up on your own outside of your bank. But if you're gonna have any money, please make sure you just put it into some sort of either high yielding savings account, a CD, a brokerage, or like mine, a money market account. And that is my last one. So when I have like money that's just sitting in my account, like my operating account, and there's like $200,000, I might just take like 50,000 of that and put it in the money market for a few months. And then as I'm making more money, I might just put like 20,000 and then like 10,000 and then 30,000 and then 70,000. Like I might just add to it. And then if I need to pull from it, I can pull it right back. So what I actually do with my taxes is I put all my tax money that I know I need to pay for the quarter, I put it in the money market. And then I let my tax money make money, and then I put it back and pay my taxes. So it's a cool way for your money to grow without you having to work more. So those are the 6 major bank accounts or just accounts I have as a way to protect my business, to make sure I'm financially responsible, but to also make my money, make more money for me, because that's the point. Like, I love working, I love my job, I love what I do, but I also like want to make more money with ease, and it doesn't always mean that you have to like work to make that happen. Let your money work for you. So hope this video was helpful for you. Comment down below and let me know if it was. In these YouTubes, I want to hear the feedback from you guys, if you guys are liking this, if you're hating it. So make sure you do like or leave a comment. Please subscribe if you like these, because I'm doing more of these sort of videos. And let me know if you like this, because I'm still playing around with what you guys want to see. So, and as a reminder, again, disclaimer here, I am not a financial advisor or expert. This is what I'm currently doing in my business. So, yep, I'll see you guys on the next one.